Hey guys, welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. In this video, I wanted to talk about some secrets that we have within Season 19. Some little things that you've probably been wondering about, probably looked at, probably were questioning, and I just wanted to do a roundup so far on a lot of those things. Of course, within this season, there's a lot of more secrets and puzzles out there, so I just want to give a little spoiler warning if you don't want things to be, of course, spoiled for you. Of course, nothing of narratively is going to be spoiled in this video, but just little secrets there and there, puzzles, questions about some of the big things that will be coming up. Of course, if you didn't know, we have this season that launched today. Next week we have the Dawning, and then week 3 we have the launch of the exotic pulse rifle and the exotic mission. And within those two things, I made a video earlier today on like a little roundup on how to obtain so far the exotic pulse rifle. But now, just looking around at the database, looking around at triumphs, and of course just in the game let alone, this exotic pulse rifle, this exotic mission that will be arriving within week 3 has more than I anticipated, let alone. It not just has an exotic pulse rifle, an exotic mission, it has multiple things with it. Like, there's literally drones out here in the planet that I'm standing on, Europa, out there, right over there, that we had no idea that was going to happen. There's literally going to be multiple catalysts, multiple variants of this exotic pulse rifle that we're going to go over. There's a whole exotic quest about how you're going to have to craft this exotic. And then furthermore, that there's all these triumphs and challenges for the exotic mission. Stuff that's different from the dungeon, a whole other separate thing that we weren't aware of. Of course, this exotic mission will be the latest and the last one, the newest one we got since Risen, if you want to call it that. But Risen wasn't technically, in my aspect, of course it was an exotic mission, but it wasn't like exotic mission hype. It didn't live up to Whisper or Outbreak, and that yet we don't know what this exotic mission will deliver on. We don't know anything yet, but already looking at the hype level, it already looks better than that exotic mission we received back in Risen. This is going to have a lot of hype level, and of course there's a lot of more puzzles out there, and it's making me have a lot of more, you know, it's similar to how when Ruinous Effigy launched back with Arrivals 2 years ago, and we had the Savathun eyes all around the system. If you played back then, I'm getting a lot of those sort of vibes within this season. So yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this video. Let's get right into it. So like I was saying, the exotic pulse rifle will launch in week 3, and it will launch with an exotic mission. Furthermore, after that completion, that of course, once you've completed and get the exotic, there will be the catalyst quests and more of the catalyst type stuff that will go on. And of course, like I said, this exotic pulse rifle will have different, it won't just have one catalyst, so it will have multiple catalysts with the which is, again, really cool. As you can see here on GG, we can see some of the things already. We can see the base exotic quest, which is not done yet. There's, of course, a step here that is classified, so we don't know how to get it once it launches. We don't know that yet. But it does say some simple stuff like investigate areas, complete the arrival mission, go and complete a relic quest, go and complete an extraction quest, get a resonant alloy. Like, there's little things there and there, and then shaping the weapon itself. But there is other stuff towards this. This Seraph Shields mission, it's just not just one plain mission, guys. It's a whole thing. Like, it's literally an exotic mission with tons of stuff. If you guys are going to love doing solos, doing time trials, love doing solo without dying missions, difficulty type missions, legend missions, there's a lot to this. And it looks like it's going to be something where you're going to have to bypass Seraph Towers and infiltrate the Seraph Station without dying in this mission. And access hidden chests, and of course, complete more things within it. So this mission already, let alone just looking at this, is very, very interesting. And the secrets just align with it even further. As soon as you get this exotic, there's literally security drones. 50 total security drones out in the wild. These things, just standing here, that we had no clue what was going on since the season launched today. There's so much towards this. There's literally a mechanical dog that we're going to find within the mission. There's literally variants of the exotic, as you can see here. There's a version called Alpha there's a version called 1, and there's a version called Prime of this exotic pulse rifle. Of course, it's a weapon ornament, as you can see here, but there's 3 different versions of it. This is very interesting. This is just not just an exotic. This is going to be something that we've really never seen before, having different, again, I'm going to say it again, guys. I know you're going to get tired of it, but different catalysts, different variants, basically, different versions of this gun, and who knows what it will be like. And there's going to be different secrets, and who knows, maybe these different versions change how the weapon shoots, not just the stats of the weapon, but time will tell on how that will go. There's more towards this than we've really seen in a while towards an exotic weapon. I'm going to say that now. It's very interesting, and this is why I'm making a video on it. There's little things I hear that is just keeping me interested and telling me, guys, guess what? There's going to be more to this. There's going to be more to this. And of course, this exotic pulse rifle is going to have, you know, an interesting way of how it shoots. Again, I don't know how it shoots. I don't know the perks off the top of my head because there's nothing out there yet. But just looking at the gameplay of how it shoots like a pulse and then shoots like a scout rifle, who knows what it's going to act like. And again, time will tell. But it's just interesting things like that that can really get you your hype, you know, building up. You know, this is going to be something new. This is going to be something different. And I just, again, am like really hyped to see what this season's going to offer and what this mission is going to offer. So, little things like that, and of course, again, there's going to be different difficulties for this mission that will launch on week 3, and things like that. So, again, pretty cool stuff there. You know? So, yeah, that's pretty awesome as well. I believe there's a total of 50 drones, and there's like a total of like 5 on each of the planets, so there's going to be a lot there as well. So it's pretty awesome to have that as well, you know, going around trying to find it. But again, there's just so much here to just look at just on this gun. This gun is literally like everywhere, guys. Like, I've been looking at this. This gun is everywhere in the database, all over the place. It's a lot, and I feel like it's just not going to be something we're going to see coming, really, until it launches. We're just going to be, you know, putting our heads down trying to think, what will this have, what will this be, and we'll probably be blown away because, again, I don't know how it's going to react, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be like another cool secret quest with so much stuff, and again, an exotic mission. We haven't seen a really good exotic mission in so long. We have had Whisper, we had Outbreak, and we had Bad Juju, and then of course we had recently with Risen, we've had that exotic mission, I don't even know what it was called, Vox Obscura, that's what was the name, and that mission wasn't even lived up to the hype. Let me know your thoughts on that mission down below and how the season's going for you so far. But again, this mission will be Operation Shield Delphi. Who knows how this will play out, but again, it will be very interesting. I'm hoping the best for it, and again, we'll find out more info as time passes, and then of course on launch day we'll tell all the steps on how to get the weapon and how the mission goes out. But there's gonna be I hope it's a difficult mission. I really do. I hope it's something that will really get, you know, the blood pumping. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Just some secrets to keep in mind going forward, and some things to look out for as the weeks progress to week 3 of Season of the Seraph. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.